All right, today we're going to talk cordless tools. Here's a tool that was very expensive, but at the time I thought it was worth it. Snap-on bit driver. They actually make a version of this in the 3/8, which I contemplated buying, but I kind of held off because I picked this guy up, this Matco. I picked it up and it's okay. It's got good speed, but it doesn't have very much power. But for some of the things that I do, it's okay. Remember that it doesn't have real good power. And then, of course, we went to the Milwaukee, the old standard. Had this for a good while. I mean, I'm north of 5 years with it. Still works. I'm about to send it in, have it refurbished, or see what I can do. She's starting to get a little noisy. Then, of course, we leave that there. And I got this one. This is a bit driver. And if you actually put it next to the Snap-on, it's pretty close in size. It really is. But the bit driver, I also got all my bits, right? We got the adapters to put the guns and so forth. So this one I like. It's got a clutch head and it does pretty good. Been using it a lot for dashboard work. I've been using it for, different things. But now we got this guy. 3/8 Stubby. And that in itself is why I bought it. Not knowing what else I was going to like about it. But I bought it because it's a Stubby. And if you compare it to my 3/8, which is kind of getting tired, and you can clearly see it's a little bit shorter. 250 pounds of backup torque. But the one thing that surprised me is this. The intelligent module device. You can go to power 1, power 2, power 3, and then you go to intelligent. And intelligent, what it does is it gives you full power in reverse. And as soon as it detects resistance going forward, it stops. No, you want to... everybody's different. Everybody does different kind of work. And not everybody's going to have the same opinion. With that said, I am amazed at how Milwaukee came up with something that now... only been using it for a few weeks. And I love it. I love that option right there. We work on big rigs, so I use this for my dashboard work, my door panels, window regulators, blower motors. Because you need power to get the inserts in, but when you go back, some of that stuff is so fragile that if you over tighten it, you bend it, you tweak it, you break it, you strip it. And so this right here with that option right there, you don't do that. And it's just, Milwaukee hit it out of the park with that, in my opinion. I think it is something that's just fabulous. Oil pan gaskets, valve cover gaskets I've been doing. And the thing about it is, a lot of times I'll have an assistant, they'll give me somebody to help speed the process. And I'll give them this gun and I'll tell them, here, run it down. Now, with confidence, I can give him this gun, and I know he's not going to over-torque that valve cover bolt or oil pan bolt or oil cooler bolt. It's going to run down. And I tell him, hit it till it stops and go on to the next bolt. And I love it. With these, they're great, but they stay on it. It's pap, 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 pap. And they're over-torquing. They squeeze the gasket, or they can cross thread and they don't know, and then they ram it in, and then the boat's sticking out, an 1/8 of an inch or 1/16 of an inch. Now it won't turn no more. Now you walk over there and now you're stuck because he cross threaded it. With this, I hand it to them, and the guy will say it doesn't want to go no more, and it barely got started. Well, you know what? You're going in crooked. Something's wrong. You got dirt in the threads. You got the wrong boat. We had a guy this week. Next bay over, he does a lot of repairs, and the top of his table was real dirty, and he's one of them guys, He doesn't have time to clean. He doesn't have time to organize because he's just super good and he's super busy. Well, he had some bolts on his table that were standard, and they got mixed in with his metric bolts for a valve cover. And yeah, he tried to run them in, and he didn't have one of these. He had one of these, and this bad boy, it twisted them off. And then it went all haywire. The guy had to try to drill them out. He broke an easy out inside one of them, and now we're waiting for a valve cover base to come in, $890, because it's just gotten bad. Had he had this, it would have not gone in, and it would have stopped, and you could have easily fixed the problem with a quick thread chaser, and you could have do it again. It stops again, then stop, look at your bolts, see what's going on. But this guy, he's one of them guys. He knows everything. Anyway, point being, guys, Milwaukee Stubby. I made a quick video yesterday, but let me tell you, man, this damn thing right here. I'll tell you what, and that option right there, that intelligent, I love it. I kind of saw it when I first bought it. I kind of read about it. I didn't really think I was going to have much use for it. But now, like I said, especially like door panels, getting them screws out, and then when you go back in, it's so easy to over tighten, and then you deform the panel, or you blow out the threads, and it turns into a big headache. That's why I had this guy right here. But this guy does not have the reverse power that this has. But this is also still a great tool. But to be honest with you, this tool is doing this job pretty good, and also doing the job of this guy. So now, instead of having two tools out, I only have one tool out. I'm actually already thinking I'm gonna buy the 1/2-inch one too. I'm just gonna buy it. I mean, I love this so much. I've only had it, I don't know for how long. I made a video as soon as I got it. And you know what? This is one of them tools. I mean, for me, I've been using it. I've been using it every day, and it's just awesome. As a mechanic, as a guy that works on 18-wheelers, I can't say enough about this Stubby, and I cannot say enough about that option that you have there. I think it is industry-leading thinking right there, and that's why Milwaukee keeps staying ahead of the rest. So thank you, Milwaukee, for bringing a great product, and thank you for developing something that little did I know I was going to love so much. Thanks for watching.